Today we're gonna attempt to cook an entire Thanksgiving dinner in a dryer. Jerem, load the turkey. Won't get hot enough otherwise.
So our idea is that we want the turkey to be suspended in the center of the dryer and strapped to the outsides of the drum so it spins in place without putting too much weight to one side or the other. Like all that banging you saw earlier, we want to avoid all of that. And we're gonna try and fit other food in and around this turkey, see if we can cook it all at once.
So, somehow we've got it suspended in the middle, and we're thinking we can use these 3 fins and attach, like what cable type things to suspend it?
Probably hanger strap is what we want. It's the kind of strap they use to hang your ductwork in your house. Also, in order to get this to sit, we just kind of put together a couple of scraps. So now we can sit that right in the middle. So yeah, we can strap it right about here, and then we'll try to go as far down as we can over there. And we're just gonna bolt those to the inside of our pot and then over to those fins all the way around the dryer.
All right, let's get to doing it. See if we can do it.
Because all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure off of this groove right there. So I'm essentially just trying to come straight off of these fins. So now I've got some marks to drill my first set of holes. I'll drill one set of holes up here and then another one towards the back. So I'll just drill a few pilot holes and then take it up to the size that we need. Where's his eye protection? Sorry.
Not where it should be. Okay, now we need to just bolt on our straps to the side of the pot like this. And then after we're done with that, then we'll take it over and bolt it actually to the fins themselves. Make sure these are tight because it's gonna be in a dryer with a bunch of vibrations. So they'll bend outward like that, and that will attach to the fin of the dryer. So it's suspended in there. Give it a spin, it rotates. That's remarkably close to center for not measuring a thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Throw the turkey in there.
Okay, it'll stay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the great thing is the hot air is going to be blowing right along the side of that pot the whole time. Here we go.
Oh, it's coming out. Okay.
All right, so
It works though.
we obviously need to put the lid on it and then strap the lid on so the turkey will stay put. So our thought is that we want to strap the casserole dish to the front of the door. And our idea was to take these, like these closet shelf racks, put them here, and then put the casserole dish there. Now, to kind of demo this idea, we've got these magnets. So everything will kind of stay right where we want it to for a little bit. And so we can see, here we go. And now we just got to make sure we've got clearance. So,
Oh, that's so ridiculously close.
On there a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
It's perfect. We're ready to get cooking. We're gonna make a pie, a casserole, and of course, we're stuffing our turkey.
Let's do the pie. It does work though, barely. Oh. Yeah. That's way too much.
Measuring it. It's gonna be amazing though.
Well, yeah, but that's excessive. Butter's flammable, that's cool.
That's amazing.
Could probably make a candle out of butter.
Now we have devised a system to keep the pie all together without leaking, hopefully, inside the dryer. And it is to simply take this silicone mat and cut it to roughly the shape of that pie tin, and now we're putting this pizza plate over the top, and we're gonna use magnets to pinch this thing together. Now, regular magnets would not be enough, so we're using some really strong neodymium magnets, and we're gonna hope that that's gonna do it. Now on the other side, we're gonna place magnets here too. Just gonna make sure that these are centered directly under these lips so that we can get the best seal. Obviously, we've got our pie upside down right now, and that should not matter, it should not leak. Poles, I need 2 more magnets. What'd you do with all the magnets? The fun part about this is we're actually going to magnet this thing to the inside of the drum of the dryer, and it's gonna go around and around and around for hours while it cooks. I'm really excited about that. Great, all right, so that's our pie. And yeah, should we just go ahead and put this in?
For the casserole, we're gonna do a classic green bean casserole. Very simple, it's just mixing green beans, cream of chicken, and then sprinkling it with fried onions.
I got my can open.
My goodness.
So I'm gonna toss in just a little bit of pepper and salt. It doesn't look super appetizing right now.
Yeah. The stuffing to go in the turkey that needs hydrated. All right, so let's throw in some water.
Smell the delicious turkey. I want some. Okay, it's hydrated. It's ready to go. Remember, always get the black gloves because they look way cooler.
Yeah. Rip that bad boy open. I have a knife.
You do have a knife.
And I'm not afraid to use it. There you go.
Hey Jake, do you want one of these?
Oh, awesome.
Like the turkey neck? Oh, this one you already had open? Sweet. So that I think is gonna keep the stuffing
Heat proof. And we're hoping that that will somewhat contain all the juices that we're gonna be creating. Into the oven it goes.
All right. All right. I'm just gonna cover it, stuff that in there. Nice.
So we've got wires that we've bent around that are holding the lid in place against the turkey, so the turkey won't come flying out.
So as we spin it, the turkey, it's basically like a rotisserie. So we've got our spot where all of our heat's gonna blow right on the side of this pot, and as this spins around, it's gonna heat that turkey nice and evenly.
After the turkey has cooked for like 10, 12 hours or so,
like that, yeah.
Then we'll throw the pie in casserole.
Yeah, the casserole can fit right here, but before we put that in, the pie is actually gonna go right on these magnets. The pie tin is gonna sit on those, and it's gonna spin around the drum, just held on with magnets. We're very excited about that. All right.
There we go. And we're off to the races.
That is great.
So we've got our thermometer mounted right here. That'll help us measure the temperature inside. It's literally just sticking through the door.
And we really lucked out. We found a dryer that has a timer that's broken, and so it never turns off. And so we'll be able to run this thing for as long as we want without having to babysit it constantly. Super nice.
Okay, we left it cooking overnight, and I just came in this morning. It's like 8 o'clock, and things appear to have gone wrong because the dryer is off. It should not be off. This is very not good. Oh my gosh. Wait, what the heck? The turkey's right there. Why is the turkey? Oh, great. Wait, did our spinning apparatus break? What? No! Dang it, this is not what we needed. And I bet there's not going to be any way of knowing how long it's been off either. Well, it definitely was cooking because the outside of the turkey is definitely cooked-ish. Something must have come loose. Our spinning apparatus is completely disconnected. One of the straps must have just broke, I guess. The outside is cooked. The inside probably not, but definitely that's some cooked skin and a lot of cooked meat here. So it was working for sure. So if we take a look at the turkey, right, like the top layer, see how the brown, like the top layer is cooked, but underneath that, I think is still raw. Yeah, see that down inside, that looks pretty raw still. I mean, that's not totally raw, that's definitely a bit cooked. It was probably running for like 10 hours, at least. So I'd say like halfway cooked and the apparatus is broken. If I can fix that, and then we throw it back in, we might still save this thing. It's now been 5.5 hours since I fixed everything, and lo and behold, it appears to all still be working. So I want to open it up and take a look. Yeah. It's all still working great. Turkey is still in there. Feels very hot in here. You know what? I'm actually going to take the thermometer and see if I can stick it into the turkey and get a reading on what the temperature of the turkey itself is. The internal temperature is keeping an average of around 190. Oh, I can smell it. It smells pretty good. Shove it into one of the gaps right here. What's the verdict? 130. That is not very hot. Hopefully, by the time we actually want to pull everything out and try it tonight, the turkey will have stayed at that temperature for enough hours that it's safe to eat, or the internal temperature ideally rises a lot more. Me and Jeremy are going to meet up here in about 5 hours. And I think 5 hours is about how long the casserole and the pie will take to cook. So I'm gonna stick these in here now, and then all 3 of them are gonna cook for another 5 hours, and then we'll come back and try them. And hopefully we don't die of food poisoning. So, the pie, the magnet monstrosity, it stuck to the dryer like I thought it would. Great. The magnets seem to be working there, and then the casserole, like this.
Much later.
We're ready to pull this stuff out now. I am actually really excited. Let's check it out. Oh, look at that casserole.
How's that looking? Is the pie?
Oh wow, this actually kind of bent some.
There?
Because
It's
there was no
upside
airspace.
down. Oh, that looks disgusting.
It really does look nasty.
That really doesn't look very good at all. What's it smell like?
It honestly smells vaguely burned.
Really?
Look at that!
Holy
How good
crap.
that looks.
That
I did
is
not
too dark to even
expect that to
see.
look so good. All right.
that looks.
Let's test the
cooked.
temperature.
Oh, we are good. We
Yeah.
are so good. 149, 150. It's been cooking for a solid 12 hours today.
So we are having Thanksgiving dinner at 10 p.m.
That's right.
All right,
Dude,
cool.
this is actually going to totally work.
I know,
I didn't
so
think this was going to work. This is working. There you
Okay,
go.
all right.
That's overcooked, if anything. What
Yeah, it is.
the actual heck? Oh my gosh! Look at that.
Look, that looks so good.
That's
Oh my gosh.
cooked turkey right there. It's overcooked. if anything.
That's deep down in there.
Look at
Yeah,
that. That's entirely cooked.
that's more moist on the inside there.
Like,
Oh, salt on my plate. It's a little strange.
that. How did the pie? The pie I thought was foolproof, but this has turned out to be the worst looking thing.
It looks terrible.
It actually looks bad.
Let me put some on your plate.
It's probably gonna taste fine, but it looks actually.
It smells really weird.
Feast fit for a king right here.
It is pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna try the pie. I haven't tried the pie yet.
Try the pie.
I mean, the texture's really weird. But it's pretty good.
Right?
Yeah.
The texture, I'm so confused at what happened to the texture. Like,
Well, it's soggy
the
graham
movement,
crackers
the
now.
vibration. Well, now you know. It is possible, in fact, to cook an entire Thanksgiving dinner in your dryer.
Quite a good dinner, as a matter of fact.
I didn't think it was going to work at all. Somehow it did, and now we know for science. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, let the random happen. It's okay, Diego's not here.
We're gonna cut that. It's not gonna make it into the show.
Disgusting, Jared.
Look how easy that was.
That was so easy.
One take.
We're stuffing our turkey.
One
chicken. Does that make sense?